Goodwill Staffing is so pleased to nominate Sally Francklyn for the Community Employee of the Year. We are so thankful that she has turned to Goodwill to help us find her a great position with USADA. We have only heard great things from her employer.
On behalf of our board, all of our staff, we want to thank you for recognizing one of our incredibly special teammates, Sally Francklyn. Her ability to overcome the obstacles that she's faced in her life, to have a cheery outlook on the world, the spirit to help other people, to continually put herself second to others is just quite simply amazing. And she's certainly deserving of this recognition.
Congratulations to you, Sally.
I work at the U.S. Anti-Doping Agency, USADA, and our main goal is to encourage people to play sports without the need of performance-enhancing drugs. I work in the therapeutic use exemption and drug reference department. My role is to help leeway the calls, tell them if they need a TB, what they need to submit, what their doctor needs to sign. It's a really useful role that I'm filling. I was very active and outdoorsy when I was a kid. We camped during the summer, and during the winter we skied.
She went on to go to college at CU, majored in English and philosophy, and skiing was her third major.
And when I graduated college, I worked at Vail Resorts, and then Ski Magazine offered me a job.
She really was hitting her stride and just having the time of her life. We get a phone call, there's been an accident.
All I heard was Flight for Life, and I knew it wasn't good.
On March 24th, 2012, I don't remember any of the day, so I don't remember waking up, eating breakfast. But when we got to the resort, we rode up the tram and then hiked out of bounds. And I took a few turns and I fell or something.
Sally had been skiing a very advanced run called Once Is Enough, and she fell about 800 vertical feet down a very steep couloir.
I broke my back, neck, and my skull, and I was flight for life to the hospital where I stayed for the next 4 months.
Sally had to relearn how to do everything.
How to walk, talk, eat, swallow. After my accident, it was very hard to find work. It was just hard for me to be on my feet. I was really disheartened when I applied for 50 jobs and I couldn't find a company that really appreciated me.
Then one day I was looking for jobs for her and came across Goodwill Staffing.
I happened to answer the phone and talked with Sally's mom, who was basically asking if Goodwill helps people find jobs with disabilities or barriers to employment. And I said, absolutely we do.
Martin was such a great ambassador for Sally.
That's kind of what we're in the business of. We really talked about how great she was and say, this is why it might be a great opportunity for you.
They took the time to see that she was somebody beyond this piece of paper, this resume.
Having a job means that I'm able to use my skills for a purpose. This job at USADA happens to be that purpose. Independence to me means stepping out of the house I grew up in, finding a place to move into of my own. I'm not able to cook as much as I would like, but I luckily have a boyfriend who is a very good cook himself. We're able to tag team the recipe and meal planning. I like to play games. My favorite game is categories because it helps me with word finding. It's just good to get those brain juices flowing. And in the future, my goals are just to keep making people happy. I'm so thankful to all of the Goodwill Staffing supporters for helping me find this job that really aligns with my experience and my passions.
To hear the joy in her voice. I get to go to work today. I'd like to thank Martin and Goodwill Staffing for finding a position for Sally where they can see the good in Sally.